I know I could use the builder's wand for this, but whatever. Wander, what are you wearing? Nightmare clothing. Okay. So if I... Oh, right. Here's the issue with the chest builder that I have. It needs plastic. We are still not there for plastic. Crates are pretty good if they're set up. You mean, barrels, drum storage, and more crates? Now, do these crates hold multiple things? Or do they only hold one thing at a time? Because that was actually an issue that I was running into earlier. Only the backpack needs plastic? Oh. I was looking at backpacks, you're right. Okay, they hold one thing per crate. That's how you filter your system. Okay, I think that's going to be something I work on later. We're going to start with the generalist system using the chest builder and then go from there. So... Clay and iron are the hardest part in all of this. I mean, the real answer is the iron is the hardest part of all of this. I'm gonna move those over. I've already got all of the chests required. I don't need the metal plates currently. What I do need is iron. And I need a lot of iron. So I think I'm just gonna amp up my iron production. And we'll go over here. Let's see. Because I have enough raw materials, it's just processing time that's wrecking me. Okay, so that's going to be gold. Okay, lava bucket. Might want to have pulled that in a little bit more. But I think I might just... Yeah, let's pull it in just a bit more. Whenever the, like, little block bits that come out of these things when I break them, whenever that kind of flies into the void, I always get, like, slightly panicked. Okay, so this is going to be gold right here. I always get slightly panicked that it fell into the void, and I'm like, no. But no, it didn't. Okay. To give me slightly more space, and now I can walk behind the damn things. Okay, back over here. Just gonna turn all of this into... iron amber. I need a hopper system. Or item ducts. Is there a... Do the item ducts actually pull from the casting benches as well? Because if I can automate some of this stuff, that'd make my life a lot easier. Okay, so we're going to put away the builder's ones for a moment. Okay, we want to grab item ducts. Blue duct always on will constantly fill the basin. And you can automate the fluid from the... Oh, so if I did a fluid duct from the porcelain melter to the casting basin... Okay. Not a bad idea. Let's see. Do I still have my cabinets? I do. Need a hardened duct. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Not for this section, though. Because this is just going to be pulling resin and iron acorns and whatnot. Right? Oh, right. Oh, it worked. Worked on the first, and it worked on the second. Okay, cool. Okay. Hardened fluid duct, opaque. Looks like it's the usual... Oh, I need Invar ingots. How the hell do I get Invar? Nickel and iron in an alloy furnace. Easier way to do it. Probably not. I'm assuming Invar is just molten nickel, molten iron. Okay. Well, you know, grand scheme of things, this is out. Okay. One way or another, I should just be pulling from those. Because I can just put the nickel over here. We gotta pull this out a little bit. But I'm not gonna need steel for a while. Do I have a nickel tree? That's quartz. That's copper. That's emerald. Osmium, bone, petrified. Did I never make a nickel one? Oh, you don't need to use a hardened one for molten metal. Oh. Okay, fluid duct. Needs copper ingots and lead ingots. Okay, copper is here. My poor inventory. This is copper amber. Yeah, so eventually what I'm probably going to do is have this entire setup as kind of its own autonomous whatever. It's going to take me forever to burn through these. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. What can I drop off momentarily? We need the lead, but we need the lead up here. So I guess I'm going to move that quick. We don't need the obsidian. I have 2 blocks of iron. I'm going to keep burning out this steel. Let's see. I guess I've got an insane amount of mineral wood that does not need to be in my inventory currently. Same thing with those cabinets. That's good. I can put these two away. And we'll just grab the lot of these, because we're not quite there yet. Okay. So next up, we need a tank. We need a casting basin. And we need just another regular porcelain tank. Ideally, might be a good idea to make more of these. I'm just going to make them on a by-demand basis. I'm just going to keep melting those. Yeah, just automating the lot of these eventually seems like it would be a good idea. This was going to be copper. I have no ducts. I have no ducts, and I'm losing my mind. Do I have any more? I'm out of cobblestone. So you want a wall of smelters? Yeah, eventually, but I'm not going to do that until I've got the... So, what I want to do is have a giant bank of smelters. And honestly, if the whole thing's automated, what I might do is actually move that to a lower level. Or a separate level somewhere else entirely. And just kind of leave the thing on automatic. Until it caps out on a couple of resources. Okay, there we go. Anything else? How are these guys doing? They're doing great. Let's see. So, copper. Has the copper melted at all? No. It's almost there. Yeah, I understand where this is taking us. And once I can get all of these just automated, just slightly more, we'll just have one for lead, one for porcelain, one for whatever. And then just each pouring into their own barrels or something like that. I don't know. Auto crafting and just auto storage will make this nice. I guess what we could always do is actually just turn this entire lower section that I'm currently in into that smeltery. That wouldn't be a bad idea, and just kind of have a secondary one for things that I actually need elsewhere, but on a more flexible basis. Okay, so now that we've got the copper, let's get the fluid ducts down. And yes, I might end up needing the durable variety, but that'll be a later thing. Okay, so I will need to space these out, but this will be fine for what I'm doing here. There's a wrench. Which wrench are we talking about? Cyclic? Crescent. Crescent hammer? Okay, so we need a crescent hammer, which is tin and iron. It's gonna have a freaking tool pouch at some point. Let's see, it doesn't matter, we'll fill both if you don't. Yeah, but I'd like to keep them somewhat separate, just because. Okay, so next up... Yeah, this is just generally prettier. I will agree with that wholeheartedly. So... I need to get some other stone types, so this looks better. I guess, do I still have my chisel? I have my chisel somewhere. Let's chisel this up. me get a couple of cobblestone markers. Put them here. Lose my pouch again. Almost wish the pouch was just kind of its own thing. Okay. Oh. Oh, we've actually run out. Well, that's fine. I got what I needed. I got what I wanted. This'll do its job. We've got more than enough iron. Okay. So, back to the... Not the drawing board, but back to what I was doing. The tin down, get all of these things down. So much. So much I need to do. Block of steel. I don't know if we need this steel ingots immediately. But no, what we want are... iron. Lots of blocks of iron. The biggest damn chest. Okay, so... we just need the 64 fences and clay. This is tin. Sand. Clay. And then I need fence. Oak fences. Just gonna void the... move this around. Sort for a bit. We're gonna void something. Clay resin, clay acorns. I'll actually need more of those, but I can chuck them for now. Okay, let's go back to making dumb fences. Fences have become stupid. And build. What am I missing? Or do I have to put them in here? Oh, I see. I just have to put them in. Okay, so we've got a pink compact chest. And now we've got to get more fence. Let's see. More fences. And a lot more iron. So I can make at least 2 of these. I just gotta grab more. Now, this does not have a whole lot of amber in it, but it does have a lot of acorns. So I'm gonna grab those. We'll need to convert a lot of this over into amber at some point. But it's probably best that I just kind of smelt these on... smelt what I've got on hand. Also got a decent chunk of amber there. I'm just going to let that go. Okay. Put this on top. Let these go. I'm going to want to have this hook up to the item network sooner than later. I could have it hook up with the ducts into other things, but I'm going to use the duct system for other things. These going? Okay, they're going now. Just takes a little bit. We'll have to get better. Well, I don't actually even know if we're going to need better servos for that section. Okay. So am I just... yeah, let's just use this as the super vault. Line it up. That's correct. Okay. And go back in here. Storage link cable. Oh my god! That's a thing? Okay. So storage network master, storage request master. We're going to need both of these. I'm going to just put them both here. And we're just going to link them up. Input filter, blacklist. Promote priority, input and output. I think that's fine. Storage input cables, storage cables 10, link cable 1, request table 1. Let's see, change GUI size in the options if the chest is too big. Yeah, we should change that. Where do GUI scale? Hop! Oh, was I on large this entire time? Okay, that's bigger. Why is it not importing, though? What am I missing? Anybody that knows. Welcome to Tiny UI Town. We'll probably switch it back to large as we go along. Maybe? Oh yeah, I can go one size better. This is good. Have I whitelisted anything in the importers? Oh. Can I just switch them to blacklist? Because ideally what I might end up doing is actually just building a layer on top of this stuff. Okay, there it's going. So this is going to be a bit of a horror mess. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do... I think I'm just going to have it take everything currently. And then we're going to start porting things around. Specifically, we're probably going to have wood poured over into barrels instead. Maybe the barrel system up above. Actually, probably giant crates. I'm going to get bottlenecked really quickly unless you make more chests. Well, that's the goal. And then I'm probably also going to want some kind of auto trash thing for all of the leaves. With the exception of, like, one type of leaf that I just stack somewhere else. Okay, I think all of these have been set to blacklist? No. These haven't been hooked up. Okay, is that good? Yeah, because these are hooked up. These should be. Yeah, these are hooked up. Are drawers a thing in this pack? They are. Well, that's actually really pretty looking. But yeah, we're gonna want an exporter into a trash void. But I'm gonna get at least one more chest going first. That's only 60 iron. Shoot, I need just a smidge more. Okay, there we go. So that should give me another chest. What hue do I want this one to be? I mean, honestly, I think I'm just going to keep all of the basic ones the same color. I look up speed upgrades as well. I will? It's not a high priority. Nothing is going to be moving that quickly yet. Like, honestly, it's moving fast enough as it is. Okay, so next up, Trash Void. Also, thank you, Stefan333, for the sub. And welcome to me trying to figure this out. It's actually going fairly well. So we need a... So we need an export. Let's just do... Simple storage export cable. We need a piston. I know where these are. Thinking about getting Outer Worlds for console. Do you recommend it? Have you ever enjoyed any of the Fallout games? Because if so, yes. It's probably one of the simpler and more streamlined expressions of the Fallout genre. And obviously, yes, I know it's not actually a Fallout game, but still. Trash Void. Needs chests. Needs wood. I have no wood. And I must wood. Okay, we'll make, like, 2 of these. So we'll just make more chests. I'm gonna need them. Let's see. I'll grab 2. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. I don't know. There's always other games that I'd also recommend, but as far as, like, is it worth picking up, the answer is a very, very solid yeah. This music is chill. It is super good. This is the, This is the Celeste soundtrack. Oh, you know what? I should probably separate these out by a bit. Just in case. There's a 12-minute speedrun of Outer Worlds. Yeah, there is. Shell was watching it last night. It looked very impressive. The Outer Worlds speedrun. Okay, Trash Void. Import, filter, or direct. How do I... What? Okay. You can attach multiple of these to a single void. That's fair. Okay, so how do I... Guess that should work. Yeah, so we're just gonna get rid of all of these leaves. Oh, I guess we already have that one. Okay, we definitely have not trashed a couple of these. Oh, right. I forgot. This is going to have issues with all of the ridiculous coal leaves and everything else. Well, you know what? I'm actually just going to start chucking these into the void. So you put the final nail in the coffin. Sorry if I'm a little bit here and there on it. It's, Outer Worlds is a fantastic game in terms of, like, how to reconcile open world design and mechanics with a very limited world storyline. You know, normally when I load into a Bethesda game, I'm stuck in this giant area, and there's just so much that you have to do, have to see, have to wander around and look at. And it very quickly becomes kind of overwhelming, and oh my god. I may have underestimated this a little bit. It looks like it is maybe pulling on those leaves. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not getting rid of them as fast as I want. I'm going to need a lot of chests. You are correct on that one. We might want to move our power generation from over here down. And connect a bunch of these. Let's see. Yeah, I just can't tell if it's currently pulling the slimy leaves or not. Yeah, is the export on? I can't tell. Need the exporter is directly connected to the chest. It is. It should be. Because yeah, it doesn't seem like it's pulling from this to trash. Wait, that's a storage link cable. It doesn't pull out items. What? It doesn't? What? So I have to have both a link and a... Yeah, no, my setup is fine. If these were importers, I'd agreed with you, but no, these are links. So what am I doing wrong? Oh, you need these cables on the side of the void. Oh yeah. This is not connected. This is connected. Like a weird vulture. Okay. It looks like it might be pulling out. Hard to tell. We're just gonna... This is slow. Yeah, do I have filing cabinets? I do. I'm currently working with these because the UI is a little bit easier on me. I'll try filing cabinets shortly. I just knew I could make these in fairly short order. Other things, not so much. Let's see. So what do I want to get rid of? I mean, honestly, I want to get rid of a lot of this stuff. Because the one problem I'm thinking about with this is we have infinite bonsai. And they're just going to keep... They're just going to keep making infinite amounts of this stuff. Okay, it is pulling the spruce leaves out. The problem is I just have so much backed up garbage in all of these filing cabinets that it just doesn't matter. Yeah, that's why you recommend speed upgrades. Sort of, yeah. I mean, once the... I'm trying to decide how I want to make this work. So, my problem is a couple of things. It might have made more sense to have storage link cables instead of the importers. Sort of. What I might want to do is actually tear up a bunch of this garbage and move it out. I'm not entirely sure if it was a good idea to even hook these up to the network, period. Because as it stands, it's going to flood the... No. We're going to need it. It's just the main problem is I kind of wish there was a cap. Is there a way that I can actually set a cap in this network of like, hey, I only want 10 bone acorn stacks at a time. Anything past that gets voided. Yeah, no way to do it. Okay, let's keep grabbing some of these leaves and adding them to the list. Because it is getting rid of them. It's just getting rid of them very, very slowly. Yeah, filing cabinets are better if you want to store things from bonsais. Yeah. Okay. So lead leaves. We might have some redundancies here. The cobalt leaves. I don't know. I might want to just let this go for a little bit and let it clear out what it can. Go back to making more of these chests. And then look into filing cabinets. I'm going to start with these super chests. And then we'll make some more. So we don't need more of this. That's not the right thing. Either that or some sort of auto-crafting into amber before storing. Yeah. I mean... I think no matter what, we are going to fill up on stuff eventually. Like, just because I have infinite resource crafting a la those bonsais. And this is actually, now that I have all of this extra space, it's going to make it considerably worse.